Blairing Out Show.
Blairing Out with Eric Blair Show, and today we're here with Reeves Gabrels of the David Bowie band. Now, what was it like working with Bowie?
It's just like working with anybody, you know. I mean, that you respect. I mean, it was always the only, the iconic figure of David is a public figure, and when you're in the studio, it's just like, we used to laugh a lot in the studio. I mean, it was always fun and it was always funny, and it's just like any bunch of guys in a room with no windows, you know.
Now, were you treated as an equal?
Well, I co-produced the last couple of records, and I co-wrote all the songs on ours. I wrote like 60 songs with him, so he and I used to hang out a lot to write and things like that. So it was really, it's always hit David's name on the record. But having started with Tin Machine, in my head, we were always in a band together. And then after, when it went back to his solo career, I think in my head he was still the singer in my band, which is kind of bizarre to have, like it's me and then there's this guy who's been an icon for 25 years, and I'm thinking he's the singer in my band, Yeah. So I had to. So I guess the answer is that it was pretty equal, we used to debate all the time about everything, in the studios. So.
Now, I know this is going to be a hard question to answer, but what would you say is one of the highlights of that time?
Well, I really like the Earthling record, because Tin Machine was fun, but it was like a garage band with a budget.
Yeah.
Whereas Earthling was like, at that point in time, in '95, we kind of got that record out before like U2's pop thing, and before a lot of bands had picked up on the electronic and drum and bass stuff, and it just, for me, that was a real cohesive record, and I felt like we were breaking new ground, I think, at that time, and so for me, that was that, and the tour that followed was really cool.
The Blairing Out Show.